War is often described as the result of political decisions, ideological disputes, or military ambition. On the surface of history, it appears as battles between armies, conflicts between nations, or crises between governments. Yet, when conflict is examined more closely, a deeper structure appears. Large-scale violence rarely begins where it becomes visible. Instead, it forms through layers of escalation connecting biological survival systems to political institutions. At the deepest level lies the biological layer. Human nervous systems evolved to detect threats to survival. When danger is perceived, the brain activates defensive responses that prepare individuals to defend territory, resources, identity, and group belonging. From this foundation emerges the psychological layer. Fear of loss, displacement, domination, and extinction shapes how individuals interpret events. Perception becomes filtered through survival concerns, and actions that might otherwise appear neutral can be interpreted as threats. These reactions rarely remain individual. Humans organize into groups, families, communities, cultures, and nations. As fear spreads through social networks, shared narratives about danger and security begin to form. This transition produces the structural layer. Political institutions, alliances, economic systems, and territorial arrangements begin reflecting the fears of the societies that built them. Power shifts, economic rivalry, territorial disputes, alliance commitments, and identity mobilization become mechanisms through which collective fear is organized. Over time, these pressures accumulate. Institutions meant to manage tension may lose the capacity to contain competing fears. When pressure exceeds what the system can absorb, escalation becomes visible. At this stage, the surface layer appears. Wars, battles, political crises, and violent confrontations emerge as the outward expression of tensions building across deeper layers. Seen from this perspective, war is the final stage of a multi-layer escalation linking biological survival systems to civilizational conflict. Understanding this hierarchy does not excuse the harm produced by war. It reveals how the dynamics that generate violence begin long before armies mobilize. And so we realize wars often appear sudden, but their roots form across deeper layers of human systems. Biological threat responses shape psychological perceptions of danger. Psychological fears organize themselves into social and political structures. When structural pressure grows unchecked, conflict becomes visible at the surface. So we ask ourselves, where in this escalation ladder can societies detect danger earliest? How do fear and perception shape the systems humans build? Which institutions can absorb pressure before violence emerges? And how might awareness evolve to recognize these patterns sooner? Peace does not begin only when wars end. It begins earlier, where fear first shapes how humans interpret threat and build their systems. And every civilization becomes a test of whether those deeper layers can be understood before escalation reaches the surface of war.